Go. Wait, that's coffee. What's going on, everybody? It is a Tuesday, the day before Hump Day.
What's up, guys? I'm solo. I got no wingman, no cameraman tonight, man.
Yeah. So, my bad. So, last week when I was at the shop, I brought both cameras, not realizing that I only need one because of my laptop. However, it's been install machine day for the past 2 days, going on 3 days, and it's just everything that can go wrong has been going wrong. So, full admittedly, tonight was the last thing on my mind when I came home, like 35, 40 minutes ago. And plus, I can tell everybody being like, "Oh, Dustin, you're tired." Yes, I'm very tired. But
Hey, man.
we can finally see the light at the end of the
Yeah.
tunnel with this expansion that's been going on for 4 months, and I can kick myself back into high gear. So I'm looking forward to it. But it's a big step for my family's company.
Yeah, well, always seems like it's something, man. It's never ending. I swear, every day you turn around, it's something. And I know all the guys out there have seen my post on Facebook about my dog, my best buddy, my friend, my family member. I mean, it's been tough, man. I think my eyes are probably swollen. I've cried more and missed him more, and came home tonight and he wasn't standing there at the door waiting for me. That hit me hard. It's just been tough, man. Guys, I had to make a decision yesterday that if you're a pet owner or an animal lover, nobody ever wants to have to make it. And my wife and I had to make a decision yesterday. And I had to put my dog in front of myself because I know he would always have my back. And I had to do what was right by him. And it was tough. Yeah, it's really hard. But yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just a dog," and no, it ain't just a dog, man. They say man's best friend, and it's deeper than that. Yeah. So, but anyway, I'll try to get off of that. You guys didn't come here for that, and but I appreciate all the wishes and the thoughts, the prayers, everything, guys. I do appreciate it. And yes, it is just a dog, but he was special to me. And so thank all you guys who piped up and said something. I appreciate it, guys. So we're talking about all kinds of stuff. Like, again, guys, the holidays are here, and we were talking about last weekend. So we were talking about what would you buy, what would you get if you had $1,000. Hope you guys have had time to think about that.
What would you buy? What would you buy me?
What about you? A blow-up doll. I don't know.
I don't know why, man. It'd take all of like 2 seconds for me to poke a hole in it. Hands free, by the way.
2 seconds. I hear you. Photon would be liking that. But no, I don't know, man. I mean, of course, all you guys have seen it, I'm sure. The what is it? The Raphael by FMS has come out, and then you got the Hawker by Dynam has come out. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out here lately. Of course,
I'm glad to see it's finally like taking traction because we've been like having that cherry dangling in front of our face for God knows how long now. But I get it, COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things have been crazy and changing, and a lot of guys, a lot of companies are working from home. Nothing's been the same. And I don't know. I mean, I've always tried to promote any company because I think all these companies are great. And everybody's got different circumstances. Some people say, "Oh, this company's not good. That company's done me wrong." Everybody's got the circumstances, and with today's world, well, we can all have issues with the different companies, but at the end of the day, I think considering the airplanes that we get from all of them, I think they're doing good considering a lot of them are having to work from home right now. And guys, I don't know. I try to keep it real. I try to tell it like I see it. This is not my living. I can assure you that. I enjoy it. I like doing it. It's fun. And if I can help anybody out with any information that I have, I try. And any of you guys that have information, I listen to all of you guys because we all try to help one another. Because regardless, at the end of the day, whether it's a living that anybody's making off of this hobby or whether it's just a hobby, nobody wants to crash an airplane and nobody wants to tear up anything, or we wouldn't be buying them. That's not the point of it. So I do try to shoot it straight. I keep it real, and if I get a good product, I'm going to tell it. If I get a bad product, I'm going to talk about it too. But at the end of the day, every company tries to do their best. I don't think they want to sell you junk. I don't think they want to send out anything that hurts their business. So cut them some slack right now, and maybe they'll get it right. I don't know. All the companies right now are kind of trying to pump out good stuff. I mean, Motion's put out some new stuff lately with the MiG-29, the Gripen. Horizon's always coming out with new, smarter technology with their planes, their radios, the NX radios, the smart chargers. Hobby King's always coming out with new stuff. Dynam, BitGo, FMS, the new Raphael. As I said, it's I think it's up for pre-order right now. Rich Baker's put out a lot of stuff about it lately, and so these companies are trying, man, and they're doing the best they can in the situation in the world in which we are living. And think about it, guys. The fact that we can get out and fly and do something we enjoy, well, I mean, that helps us all a whole lot versus having to sit in the house. Now, Dustin, I don't know about you, but, our wonderful state has just passed a mandate now that says that we're all under curfew from 10 o'clock at night until 5 in the morning. Now,
well, you know damn well what I'm going to say to that.
I mean, well, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know that you're going to catch COVID between 10 at night and 5 in the morning any quicker or whatever than you are during the daytime.
See, the reason why when you have to walk into a restaurant you have to wear a mask is because COVID is only effective of 60 inches and above. But when you sit down, it goes over your head. So I don't know if you know that. That's kind of a proven fact here. You go into any of your local restaurants and you'll see that. I saw that, and my dad told me about it, and we have the same reaction of, well.
Well, again, it's the government's way of trying to mandate what we do, and you can't. I don't know personally.
It's tyranny.
You can't mess with people's civil liberties, and I mean, it's kind of like telling people how many people you can have at your house for a holiday. I mean, I'm sorry, but but anyway.
Well, one of my friends that owns a speed shop, he made the post, and it kind of went somewhat viral within the car community, saying, "Oh, we should post pictures and tag Rural Cooper in it and call it the Rural Challenge." And like, dude, it got like 500 likes and like, I don't know, like 100 shares. It was so damn funny. I shared it, but we only had like 9 people, so I didn't bother with it because, well, we didn't have 10 or more.
It's just like, it's just sad, man, and what everything's come to. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, people have kind of got to make up their own mind and what they're going to do, and you can either go with it or you don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the answers are, but anyway, I'm just thinking if there's a 10 to 5 curfew, Santa Claus is going to be screwed. I'm just saying, man. Anywho, so my buddy that you guys know that I've been working with and helping to fly and things like that, he loves his hobby, guys, and we joke back and forth with each other all the time, and he'll say to me, "Oh, I love it more than you do," and I'm like, "Yeah, you do," and I mean, and knowing that he doesn't, and but Brian is a great guy, and he's doing so good in the hobby, guys, and he's got a new project here, as you guys can see behind me, and And he comes to me the other day and he goes, "Hey man, I got this Hanger 9 J3 Cub, and this is a discontinued plane, guys. And I think this must be like version 1, maybe, because I had version 2 back in the day, about 10 or 12 years ago, that I actually put together, and it actually had aluminum wing struts, whereas this one's got wooden wing struts. Mine was a 2-piece wing that met in the center with nylon nuts on each side inside the fuselage. This one is a 1-piece wing. I think mine was a 90-inch. This one is an 80-inch. So they must have changed it. But anyway, I think both of them might actually be discontinued nowadays. I don't know, but this one is old. But he was fortunate enough to pick this up from somebody that more or less was kind of getting. I think they didn't want it. They didn't want to mess with it. So he got it for a really good price. And so we're gonna be putting this baby together here on the channel. It's balsa. It's a beautiful Cub. I've taken it out of the box. The monocoat on it is absolutely beautiful. And we've looked at it. I think we're going to probably go with an E-Flite Power 60 with a 85 amp ESC, definitely a BEC, and we're going to go with 4 high-tech servos because it doesn't have flaps, so it's going to be 4 servos. I think it's going to be a really fun build, guys, I think you guys will enjoy watching it because it is kind of old school the way some of the things are done. You got to actually make your own Z-bends, which none of us really have to do anymore. You have a dowel rod that runs through the fuselage and has your connecting rods on each end of it. So there's a dowel rod inside the center of the fuselage, which is really cool. So yeah, it is actually, Dana, it is the Hanger 9 J3 Ultra Series, and it's yeah, J3 Piper Hanger 9, and it is the Ultra Series. And this plane actually was supposed to have like a 40 or 46, was it 2-stroke? And let's see. A 45 to 60 4-cylinder, or 4-stroke as we call it nowadays. But we're going to go with the electric conversion in this plane. And I actually sold the one I had that I built that was a little bigger than this one, a little bit different. I sold it. It was a beautiful airplane, and the person I sold it to carried it to Joe Knoll and was flying it, flew it for about a couple of days, and it had some great flights on it. And according to him, some of the cheaper radios that were being used down there conflicted with the spectrum he was using, and all of a sudden it just went in. And you know, being balsa, well, you know how that works, and you know what happens. He had a nice box of toothpicks to bring home. But what's up, Deuces? How you doing, man? So yeah, so it's just, but this one, the covering on it, everything I've seen, the fuselage is big. It's nice big wheels. It should be a great build. Of course, we got to put all the hinges in it, things like that, which is part of the fun. God, it'll bring back a lot of memories for me when I built my first one. The P51 that's hanging up here, guys, it's actually a Hanger 9 red tail that I did an electric conversion on when I built it. And it's a beautiful airplane as well. I don't fly it much, primarily because it's got Robart retracts, pneumatic retracts that are the air driven, and I'd really like to convert it over to electric. I just haven't done it. And not mention, considering it was one of my first planes and I built it, God, what, 10 years ago, I'm kind of afraid. I don't want to tear it up in case something would happen. It's just sentimental to me. So it's a Hanger Queen, and it's beautiful. Everybody comes in here like, man, that's a beautiful airplane. Yeah, I mean, I could switch out retracts, I'm sure, nowadays, but I just haven't done it. But this is going to be a fun build, guys, and we'll be doing some video on that as well. You guys will be able to follow along and check out what we're doing and how we're doing it. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys will want to build a balsa plane at some time. You know, Motion RC's coming out with some new ones. I know Black Horse, and they've got a new company they're dealing with now that James is doing some builds on. So it's definitely making a comeback to a certain degree. these balsa planes can be expensive by the time you buy all the electronics and everything that has to go in them. So, you know, but they're awesome. So yeah, we're gonna have fun with this, and hopefully you guys can follow along and ask questions and see what we're gonna do and see how the hinges are put in and all kinds of neat stuff. In the monocoque, I've got an iron that when you cut holes in these wings to put in your servos and things like that, you've got to heat the monocoque with an iron and bend it back around so your opening looks nice. So yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. Thanks, Deuces. I appreciate that, man. He was a good boy. He was my buddy, man. I'm gonna tell you. But as you all know, everybody, it's all about Pearl Harbor right now, too, guys, and everything that's going on there, and you know, that's been on everybody's memory today and yesterday, and talking about all of that, and just a little trivia quiz for you guys here tonight. I'm gonna throw a little question at you and see who can answer it. You guys can throw it up in the chat. But you know, with Pearl Harbor and everything, question is how many enemy aircraft were downed and how many pilots were killed? That is the question.
Wait, when you say pilots killed, is that both sides or one side?
I'm talking about one side. How many of their pilots were killed and how many aircraft were taken down? That would be the question. And you know, see what you guys put up here with that one and see what you come up with. I thought it was a pretty interesting trivia question. One of my viewers, actually a good friend, sent me that and said, hey, this is a good trivia question to throw out there and see if the guys that, you know, are into this kind of stuff can tell you. I'm sure Dave Marshall would be a good one for that. And don't be Googling it now if you don't know.
Oh, everybody's Googling it.
I know. I hear everybody's damn clicking away right now. And yes, here's to Chuck Yeager. Saw that today. Awesome. And everybody, you know, he was a great man. He talking about a resume, as they said, that was one hell of a resume. So, as I said, how many planes, enemy planes, were shot down and how many pilots died?
In the initial attack.
Yes, in Pearl Harbor.
I'd say there won't be any.
You'd be, I mean, yeah, you're in the ballpark with that. Roy said a shipload.
I'd say
yeah.
6.
Nah, you'd be wrong there, Broseph. You would be wrong.
It won't be the first time. It sure as hell won't be the last time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought this was pretty good question though. You know, little trivia for you there. And when you guys want me to answer it for you, let me know. I will. Okay, so Mr. George Watt says 25. You're close. You're close, man. Very close. RC Roland 3. Nah, not quite, man. A little bit more than that, buddy. What's up, Pilot Ryan? We got a good crowd in here tonight, guys. Hope all of you guys will hit the thumbs up, like button, leave a comment after the show. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Ranger, Captain Photon, saw you out today, out and about. Good to see you, man. Mr. Dave Marshall in here tonight. Spencer Keith, Mr. Ruffinus, how are you, buddy? Great Scott RC. A lot of great guys in here tonight, man. I appreciate all the support. David Snyder, Pterodactyl, Pilot Jerry, Dave's RC. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Mr. Joseph Youngblood. Let's see, who else we got here? Let me see. Like I said, we got about 40 guys in here tonight. Dana's RC, Spencer Keith, Deuces Wild, of course. What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate all you guys' support, man, always for being here. All the great comments on the premiere. Mr. RC Rowland and Great Scott RC, 29 is the correct answer. Now, how many pilots Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much, man. I'm humble, guys. Thank you, thank you. What's up, GB? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Dan Laurie. All right, guys. So here is the correct answer. The attack on Pearl Harbor ended with 29 down enemy aircraft. 65 pilots were killed. One pilot crash landed from artillery fire in the field on the island of Naihu. Airman First Class Shigenori Nukahashi, whatever his name is, flying a A6M20. He was later that same day killed by islanders. Natives stoned him to death and his throat was cut. And that is the fact. Jack, as my buddy that sent me this trivia question said tonight. And I'd like to thank my buddy, Mr. Brian Brody, for sending that trivia question, guys. He loves war movies and war history, and Brian's a great guy. So thank you, Brian, for that trivia question. But yeah, that's hard to believe, isn't it? 29 airplanes and 65 pilots, man. Wow. And gosh, that's nothing compared to the lives that we lost that were on the boats that went down, and they're still there, a lot of them. Everyone for their service, for that matter. But yeah, just thought that was a cool little bit of trivia. So again, what would you buy with $1,000? Depends on what's in stock, right?
Right.
Yeah,
No, it depends on what spare parts are in stock.
Yeah, depends on when pre-orders come in too. When is the Raphael supposed to be shipping? Anybody know? I know the pre-orders are according to Rich Baker and I think Pilot Ryan. I've seen a lot on his stuff today about the Raphael. I hope I'm saying that right. That they're ordering and or pre-ordering anyway. So Ryan, I know you're in here, buddy. When are we supposed to know something on these things? Do you have any idea as to when they'll be shipping? How soon can people start looking for them? Give us some wisdom, great one. Come on, man.
Hey, I will say this, man, is I went to a fellow machinist shop to help them move some stuff around. Really close, really, really dear friend of mine. Anywho, one of the sales guys / apps engineer brought out a 8S Creighton. And dude, let me tell you, that damn thing is awesome. Oh my gosh. Dude. I mean, I don't know if it's like $1,200-$1,300 awesome, but I had a damn good time driving that thing around. It was freaking awesome.
Well, and
so much
you guys,
power.
And guys, if you want one, you know where to go. Pilot Ryan Media. Check out his links because you know he's got it up there. Click on it, get you one. Pilot Ryan, drop your link in here, man. Let the guys know where to go. And like I said, man, it just helps out everybody. It helps him out. Any of these guys with affiliate links in here, drop your links, man. I got no problems with it. Promote it, push it up, get it done. Everybody's welcome to blow it up in here, man. Hell, I might need something at some point in time.
What's up, Mike?
RC Air Marshal, good show last night, man. I didn't comment or anything, man. I was in there watching you guys fly, and Liam did a great job against Colin. Good flying there by both the guys. He won a nice prize. That was a good giveaway you had, man. Very nice. Yeah, just pretty entertaining, man. I was just, after what I went through yesterday, man, I wasn't in a talkative mood, but I needed to get away and clear my head a little bit. So it was nice to be able to click on your show and just kind of get away for a little bit, man. And tell Amy I said thank you for her words and her thoughts, man. I appreciate that very much. That was very kind of her. So yeah, and thanks to all you guys that made comments. I really appreciate it again, as I said earlier. All you guys' prayers, and like I said, he was not only a family member, he was a best friend, man. I mean, guys, you talk about a love. That dog was, and he was my eyeball, man. And you know, any of you guys that have pets, and especially dogs, if you like me and you treat them like your family, then you know what I mean, man. So
George Watt says he would put $1,000 toward a giant Bushmaster, and I read that line. I'm like, George Watt is going to buy a big AR-15 because there's a
yeah,
brand called Bushmaster, which is owned by Remington.
okay.
So that tells you where my
Yeah,
mind is always at.
yeah. Pilot Ryan was saying, pre-order live now. Get yours while they're hot. Look under FMS Plug and Play. Pilot Ryan, Horizon Link affiliate. Yeah, definitely, guys. David Snyder dropping Pilot Ryan's link. Like I said, guys, if you're going to buy one or you're going to pre-order it, I mean, it helps out, any of these guys. I think GB's got links. If you're still in here, drop your link. Any of you guys with links, man, definitely drop them. And help these guys out, man. It doesn't give them a lot, but it gives them a little something. If you're going to buy it anyway, why not help them out? I don't have links like that yet, but one day maybe. But hey, if I can help these other guys out that have helped get me where I'm at, and by promoting me, then by all means, guys, definitely click on their link, please, and buy the plane and help put a little change in their pocket, because these guys are the ones that get these planes first. They tell you the ins and outs of these planes, and they might save your damn plane and save you a lot of money just because they talk about CG, how to set them up, how to fly them, whether or not they fly well on grass, how to set your throws. I mean, so guys, these fellas out here that are selling these planes, man, and helping to promote these planes first, they save us a lot of money in the end. So click on their link, man. Put a little change in their pocket, help them out, So that's what it's all about. So yeah, let's see. I'll tell you another hot plane, guys, and we talked about this last weekend too, which I think they're sold out too, is the HSD, the Cessna, that's out there right now, man. You're talking about a beautiful Cessna. That's a big airplane. It's nice. And what is it? What's the price on that thing? Like 300 some bucks, man. I mean,
yep, somewhere around there. Yep.
Yeah, for a plane that big, man, and that nice looking, that scale, coming from HSD, guys, you can't beat it, man. I mean, if you want a high wing, nice flying, docile, just beautiful airplane that presents well, that's the way to go, guys. And it's a nice one. And then, of course, you got the FMS, the new big 2,000 millimeter version 2 Beaver. That's a beautiful high wing plane. There's a lot of good stuff for you guys. If any of you out there are new to the hobby, the safe technology that Horizon Hobby is putting out now is a great thing. Safe technology can help you. A lot of people learn how to fly. I don't stick with it. Try to get away from it soon. But you've got the Apprentice, which is a great plane. The Apprentice S. I mean, there's just so many planes out there that Horizon is putting out now with the safe technology that it almost land for you. It'll almost fly itself. But do not get stuck in that habit, because you want to learn how to fly that plane yourself and not the plane fly you. So, you got the E-Flight F-16 right here. That has safe. The A-10 has safe. I've got the SU back here. It also has safe. So yeah, I mean, there's for any skill set, there is safe technology, but a lot of guys, I don't use it. So, there's a lot of other guys that don't either, but still you get the AS3X stabilization, which is awesome as well. So definitely, guys, if you don't know what to buy, as Christmas is coming, you're trying to tell your wife, you want a gift, you want to get into the hobby, look up, any of these guys. They'll help you. Myself, Pilot Ryan, GB, Dave Marshall, all these guys are always willing to help, and they'll tell you their knowledge, man. And Watch their videos. Watch all of our videos. You've got the UMX Timbers. There's the Tundras. I mean, there's just a lot of airplanes out there now, guys. If you want to get into the hobby, don't be afraid of it. Of course, you're going to crash. We all crash. Even the best crash. But at the end of the day, that's where you learn to fix them. That's where you learn to modify them. That's where you learn to do things, you know, to make them better. You learn to customize. You learn to paint. Don't be afraid of it. I mean, that's all. What's nice about it, you know, is it makes it fun. It makes it part of the hobby. But any of these guys will tell you what they know, and they'll help you in any way. I've done a series on learning to fly. Pilot Ryan has done a series on teaching guys to fly using Safe Select. I think Dave Marshall's done some stuff on it. GB has shown a lot. John VHRC has shown a lot. And the list just goes on of these guys that are always putting planes from the easiest to fly to the hardest to fly on their websites. So if any of you guys out there are looking to get into an awesome hobby that can be so much fun and so rewarding, don't be afraid of it. I mean, you know, and you can get into it very reasonably. I think the Apprentice, which is a 48-inch wingspan, it's a big airplane, comes ready to fly, out of the box, transmitter, safe technology, battery included, for like what, $299? Is it $299 or $399? I'm not sure, but it's either way, it's a hell of a deal for the size airplane you're getting, guys. You know, the Apprentice was one of my first airplanes, and I think I just sold my Apprentice a year ago because it was just hanging here, and I never crashed it. And it was a great flying airplane. And mine at that time did not have Safe Select. It did not have AS3X. I had to do it all myself. And as I say, nowadays with Safe Select, you can start out as a beginner and work your way up to an advanced pilot with one airplane, and you know, just have a ball learning to do this great hobby, man, and be outside and be with your friends and still social distance. and that's what makes it so nice and fun. You can still do things and have a good time with it, man. And then you get into the modeling aspect of it. Wow, I mean, the sky's the limits, guys. And I mean, there's so much you can do with this hobby. And you know, just have a good time. What's up, Kenny? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Hamilton. Great job watching you fly, man. I enjoy your videos. Your L39 looked great, man. You did an awesome job flying that. As a matter of fact, I still would love to have an L39 myself. But yeah, I mean, Ryan said it's $249, guys. $249 for a 48-inch airplane that's got it all. I mean, transmitter, battery, you name it. And it's a great flying airplane. If you want to get out there and learn to fly and just have a good time and be doing something you love and just find a hobby that's great, guys. You won't find a better hobby. And if you want to get your kids into something, I mean, this is just a great thing that you can do with them. Don't be afraid of it, man. Nowadays, the technology is just, as they say, the sky's the limit. I don't mean to sound cliche-ish, but it is. And there's no reason anybody that wants to get into this hobby nowadays can't, with what's out there and what you can buy. For the prices are just great. So definitely check it out. And yeah, Dave Marshall said the Apprentice ready to fly, $249. Guys, can't beat it, man. It's a big airplane, a lot of fun. And then they've got the Habu that came out not long ago. It's also, I mean, almost flies itself. From what I've seen, Ryan taught a guy to fly on his page with this jet. And so if you think, well, I'd rather have a jet, well, then that's the way to go. I mean, and this one, again, guys, it practically will fly itself if you want it to, or you can be in control. I watched Ryan teach a guy, a friend of his, to fly on his channel, and that guy was flying that jet by himself in no time. So definitely, guys, check it out, man. Get into the hobby. It's an awesome hobby. It's fun. And there's so many different emotions and adrenaline rushes you'll get from this. I can't put it into words because some of these jets, man, and I haven't even flown a turbine, so I've watched my friends fly turbines, but I can honestly tell you, I can't imagine the pucker factor on a turbine, because I know the pucker factor that these jets give me. I can't imagine flying a jet that costs thousands of dollars. So,
Right. Well, did you see that video of the $70,000 turbine on
oh yeah, I
YouTube?
sure did. I wrote up there. I said, no.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
I
that's
mean,
just nuts.
that's what I'm saying, man. But there's some guys that got jets up to $100,000 if they got four engines on them, like big Airbuses. And yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can get into this for $249, and that is a true RC. It's not a toy. It's not a air hog. It is a true RC airplane. And yes, there is a difference. Look, I thought myself that air hogs, oh, this is RC. Nah, wrong answer, guys. Just because you can fly an air hog around your house,
Hmm.
don't fly a helicopter outside in the yard. I'll promise you that, guys. I learned that real hard the hard way. Ask me how I know. Um, and so for 249 bucks, you can get into a great hobby, and then you can spend up to 100 grand or more if you choose to. It depends on what you want to put in it, man. There's something for everyone. Um, and then, you've got land, you've got sea, you've got air, you've got drones. I mean, there's so many different fields of this hobby that you can go into, um, that I'm sure you can find something you like. I mean, there's no reason anybody can't. Um, so yeah, it's right. It's right, George. George said it's like fishing. You can fish with a cane pole, or you can have a seaboat that'll for 100K. Exactly. And ask me how I know that too, buddy boy. I got a kid right now. Why is the weather bad every weekend? We got a new boat. I'm like, dude, I can't help the weather, man. I get it. I want to go too, but what do you do? Um, so yeah, or you can stand on the bank and fish with a brim buster, man. I mean, it is what it is, and have as much fun
That's what I
as
grew up on.
yeah, you can have as much fun as a guy on a $100,000 boat. I know that too for a fact. Um, so yeah, uh, definitely, guys, check it out. Watch all of these guys' channels in here because they all offer something different. Um, Hamilton is killing it. He's doing great. If you guys haven't watched Hamilton's Hangar, please check him out, man. He's just a great guy. You can tell he loves what he's doing. He puts up some good videos. He's doing some great flying. He's doing some good builds. He's actually worked on his F-14 just like I have, and we've done a lot of the same mods. I've got another video getting ready to drop on part 2 of the F-14 modification, as a matter of fact. And then I'm hoping soon, if the weather permits, I'll be able to get it made. I got to get my MiG-29 back in the air again. Told you guys I had a little mishap with it, but thank God it's all good. So I'm ready to get it back in the air. But yeah, just check out these guys' channels, man. All these guys that are in this chat tonight, they're all good guys. They all love the hobby. And even Kenny. You gotta love Kenny, man. Kenny is the marathon man. He can go and go and go. And Kenny's just a great guy. Hangar 51. If you guys haven't checked Hangar 51 out, he will be on Thursday night, all night. And when I say all night, I mean all night.
Mm-hmm. No, until the next day.
Hey, yes, exactly. So if you missed him in the beginning, you'll catch him a few hours later. But just a great guy. Always got kind words. I've talked to Kenny many times in depth on the phone, aside from YouTube, and just a great guy. Just super nice. A lot of guys I've talked to here personally on the telephone, and they're all just good guys. I've talked to Dave Marshall privately about certain things. I've talked to Ryan. I've talked to Skip, Built, GB Linden. A lot of these guys, they're all very down to earth guys. They're just good people that'll help you any way they can. So don't be afraid to reach out to them on Instagram. It might take them a day or two to get up with you because they're busy, but they will, and they'll get back with you. And like I said, they'll help you any way they can. And yes, Ruff, I do fish at the Outer Banks. My son is dying to go to Moorhead. North Carolina, Atlantic Beach, and fish. But every weekend, man, the damn seas get rough. The wind kicks up. It's like a system comes through here every single weekend. And there's some guys down there right now that are going out there catching nice bluefin. I don't have the skill set yet, dude. And I respect the ocean. I just got my center console, 2 months ago. I've always done wakeboarding and lake. We have a lake house. So I've either done lake fishing or pond fishing, man. And, you're in a different ball game, buddy, when you're getting out there on the sounds and in the ocean. And I respect it. And I'm not going to put myself or my family at jeopardy when I don't know everything. So I'm learning that as well. So the calmer days are the days that I'll be out there. But it's like every weekend rough. It's just been rough. Literally. This weekend is supposed to be the same thing. But some of the guys are catching nice speckled trout. Bluefin are biting. They're hitting those pretty hard. Spanish mackerel were in not long ago. But it's during the week, man. I mean, these guys are catching nice fish during the week, but I work during the week. And every weekend is crap. My son's, he's walking around moping and pissed off. And I'm like, buddy, I can't help it, man. It is what it is, So I told him, I said, man, you can't make me feel bad for it, man. I want to go just as bad as you do. I didn't buy a boat to sit out here in the damn driveway and not be able to go on it. So,
well, tell my dad that, because that mug only gets wet when it rains.
Hey, I feel you, man. I mean, that's kind of how I feel with mine right now. I mean, it's been sitting there. We've been out on it twice since I bought it, and I had to wait 3.5 months to get it because boats, you can't hardly buy them right now, and I had to order it. So, yeah, I mean, it's just been one thing after the other, man. We haven't been able to get out much. So, yeah, Big Kings and Wahoo. That's right, man. That's right. I don't know, where are you from, Dan? You anywhere around the North Carolina area? I wish I lived in Florida. I mean, hell, the Kenny, Mary Boozers, Rich Baker, all these guys, they're living in the fishing mecca, man. They got it made down there. I bought a brand new 25-foot Sea Fox. Like I said, I had to order it. I could have, I looked at a lot of different stuff, man, and for what I wanted to spend, it works for me. It was a great boat. I wasn't going to buy a Contender or a Yellowfin or anything like that. I wasn't going to spend that kind of money for a name. So, yeah, that's right, Ruff. Good fishing on the Outer Banks, man. No, I didn't get a bass boat, Marshall. I went ahead and got a big center console, deep V. It's what they call a Carolina Flare on it. It's got a pretty deep V.
His boat is what we call catching not bass but ass.
Yeah, well, whatever, man. I'm trying to get out there and catch some decent fish, man, some big ones. Eventually, it's coming. Once I get out there and feel comfortable with it, I got a few friends that do it a lot, and I'll go out there and I'll follow them or I'll go with them and learn my way. And once I do and I get comfortable with it, I'll be okay with it. But I got to do it safely and I got to do it right, man. And if I got my family on a boat out there, buddy, I'm gonna make sure I do it right, So yeah. Hamilton said he got a COVID test today.
What?
Feeling like, damn, what's up, Hamilton? What's up, man? You ain't got the COVID, do you, bro? He said he's feeling like shit. Hey, man, speedy recovery, dude. That shit ain't no joke, man. I wish you the best, buddy. It's amazing how some people, it doesn't affect much, and other people, makes me feel like crap. I don't know if you guys have heard, but I do a lot of medical clientele, and I had a couple that were talking this week, actually, or was it last week? Last week, and they were telling me that the Red Cross has done some testing on blood that they had donated back last August and September, before COVID was even talked about, before China even spoke of it. And they said that some of the blood that was donated back last August and September right here in the United States is testing positive for the antibodies for COVID. Now, if you've got the antibodies in the blood that's been donated, then that person had COVID in order to have the antibodies that donated the blood. You follow me? So stay with me. That tells us that it was here before we ever knew here, and before China ever talked about it. So, I do believe, that Piper Cub is going to be killer, MS. I do believe that, according to several medical officials that I do, that when they were seeing sicknesses back in September, October, November last year that they couldn't identify, they'd get flu tests, they'd get strep tests, they'd send them home. Oh, you just got a virus. A lot of these people do believe COVID was around before we knew it was here. My oldest son truly believes that right after Christmas, he had it for 3 weeks and was tested for strep and flu, and they said, "Nah, go home, you got a virus." They didn't tell him what he had. So he said, "I felt like shit for 3 weeks. My roommates got it. The hockey team that he plays on got it." So just saying. I think it's been here and been around longer than we know. But who knew it was the cure for the flu? Just saying. You don't hear about that anymore, do you? Flu? What flu? What's the flu? Who shit? you know.
This is the absolute truth.
Funny.
Absolute truth.
I don't know, man. I don't want the common cold, let alone COVID. You hear what I'm telling you?
I don't want to be sick, period, but
I don't want nothing.
nothing.
Nothing. China virus. That's what was it? RC Flyby was saying. The China. Oh man. So yes, MS was saying that this was a great looking cub. Yes, it's going to be a beautiful cub, man. And like I said, this box is so old, but everything's here. It's in pristine condition inside the box. This is kind of like the Petrinkic brothers, when he's, Pilot Robert's always on the quest for a discontinued, look at this, my friends. Oh yes, it's so sexy. This is it, guys. This is like the holy grail. If you like a Piper, you'll love this one. Everybody loves the yellow Piper Cub. So it's definitely going to be a beautiful bird. Like I said, going all electric conversion, power 60, E-Flight, 85 amp ESC, 4 high-tech servos, probably 23 gram servos, I'm thinking. Get it put together, get it done, man. And it ought to be a sweet flyer. We're going to put a BEC on it, of course. I can't wait to see it fly, man. It ought to be sweet. But the box is so old it's faded. I mean, it tells you how long it was sitting in my friend's hangar, more or less.
Well, by the time you get it put together, the damn thing's going to be just a white canvas.
Watch it now. Hey. Damn. This is for somebody else, man. Hey, I get his stuff built. It's my stuff I got a problem with. That's why I can't get my stuff done. I'm doing for everybody else. Okay? All right.
Well, as we shall see. Oh boy.
Okay. No, seriously, I'll jump on his stuff, man, or anybody else's. That's my problem, man. I help everybody else. I mean, I love helping people. I love working on their stuff, and it puts my stuff on the back burner too. And that's why you guys don't see a lot of that, and I don't do a lot of live stuff other than here on Tuesday night, so you don't see it. But yeah, I love helping other people build their stuff and helping them to do whatever they got to do. And my friend Brian, I did his T-28. It flew incredibly well, and we're going to get a video of that coming up. That's just a great flying airplane. As I said, guys, never, ever question buying a T-28, whether it be from Dynam, whether it be an E-Flight, whether it be FMS. I'm telling you, man, a T-28, I am sold. They are amazing flying airplanes. So, yeah, great planes, man. What's Dave Marshall saying? Maybe the Rona started here in the U.S. and we gave it. Hey, who knows, man? Who knows?
This is very true.
Hey, yeah, come on, Deuces, man. Come on, bring it, man. Because I'm going to move in with Jeff to help him get the damn jets built. Like, come on, man. Let's do this. Hell yeah, man. We just got to
Bring
have more.
it on.
Gotta have more hangar space, man. That's all. We just need to build a big damn hangar. And if I got a cot in the corner, we're good, man. A little heat, a little AC, we're good, man.
Y'all
Um,
don't need heat. Y'all can heat. Y'all can heat each other.
hey, man,
Be
I
like
have to admit,
Brokeback Mountain, up RC edition.
no,
I
I
can't
don't
wait.
think so, man.
I can't
$20
quit
ain't
you.
$20 in my opinion. It might be 20 might be 20 in your opinion, but it ain't in mine.
Man,
So,
y'all sit there gazing into the eyes, be like, y'all think that's kinky. Wait till the phone text gets broken out.
yeah, and we're gonna spin the airplane.
Oh, spin the prop.
Yeah, shit. Deuces has always got his plane spinning around on a damn table with some
Mm-hmm.
damn disco music playing. You know what I mean?
And he's always like, damn you, Facebook. I don't own the
Yeah,
rights to this music.
that's it. Hey, Dave's RC, man. I'm glad to see you in here, buddy. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Hey, props to Dave's RC. He gave away a lot of stuff on his channel last Friday night, guys. I know a lot of you guys that I'm seeing in here tonight, you were there. And yes, I won something else on Dave's channel. Yes, I did.
What the hell did you
And
win?
I won a T-shirt. And I don't know if I gathered it right. I may be wrong here, but I think Dave was saying that he was putting a $50 chance to win $50 in anyone's T-shirt box because he had $50 and he stuck it in a random person's shirt box. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's how I took it. I don't know, but that's kind of just how I took it. I don't care if I win $50 or not. I'm happy to have another shirt because I'm going to donate my next Dave's RC shirt to my good buddy Brian that I fly with, that I'm teaching to fly in Dave's honor because he's doing so good with his flying, and I know
Mm-hmm.
Dave would want him to have a shirt. So I'm going to donate this shirt to my buddy Brian on Dave's behalf. And so
Yep, I see. So next week, Brian can be on here, and I'll just fade away.
yeah, right. I think not. Look, Brian doesn't probably like to see his cell phone video, man. Come on now. But no, but seriously, he's done a great job, and
No, he definitely has. He's came a long way
and
really quick, just like Hamilton has.
yeah, exactly. And well, Brian did RC cars and trucks for a long time, so he's got that hand-eye coordination kind of thing. Um, but no, I mean, Dave's just always done great on his giveaways, and with the holidays right here, man, I just wanted to play it forward to a good. Brian's just a good fan of mine, man, in general. And like I said, this is his airplane, his T-28 that I had on here. So he brings me good stuff that gives me good content on my channel, man, and doesn't ask a thing in return for it, and he offers it up. So I feel like the least I can do is do something special for him that, I think he'll wear it proudly for Dave's RC at our field. So any videos I shoot of Brian flying, he'll have on his Dave's RC shirt. So it's just a win-win for everybody. And I just appreciate all you do, Dave. I mean, you do a great job, man. And, keep it up, buddy. Because I think everything you do in your giveaways means a lot to everybody. Everybody loves to win. I don't know, man. I can't win $1 in a damn lottery ticket I buy, but I can win on your channel. Start selling lottery tickets, Dave. There's a thought. I'll buy tickets, man. Um, but yeah, I think it's great, man, that Dave always gives back to the community, and he's always got great drawings. And this past Friday night, he gave away. Gosh, he gave a lot of $50 gift certificates away. He gave away $200 gift certificates. He gave away about 6 or 8 T-shirts. Yeah, he does a good job. As a matter of fact, speaking of, where is Shadow Ops tonight? I haven't seen him in here tonight. I don't think. Normally Eric's in here. Eric's one of the biggest cheerleaders out there, man. He produces Dave's show now, and he does a fantastic job with it. And Shadow Ops is a great. He's just a good cheerleader for everybody in this community, guys. He's always got something nice to say, and always just looking out for everybody, man. So and he's very, very informative. Um, so yeah, so just a good Dave. You got a good wingman there, buddy. Good team for you guys. And yeah, Dave Marshall said he won $50 on the show. He was excited. I think GB Linden, didn't GB win something? There's a lot of you guys, man. A lot of guys did one on Dave's show last week. So yeah, really, really nice. And Santa Dave, as I say, the home of the giveaways. And everyone's a winner. Hey man, I've won, let's see, 3 airplanes and a T-shirt, and Dave has actually given me a T-shirt. And Dave, this is what you were asking me about, so pay attention if you're watching. This is what you were asking me about from my wife that she designed for you. And yes, I actually saved some of these for myself when she did them. So I will talk to her and get her to try to get this to you, man, because, you know, I know I appreciate you, man, and she would be probably very happy to send this file to you or Eric if you like it that much, and that way you can use these to, you know, do your stickers or do your T-shirts or whatever you want to do. But again, this is it, guys, and yeah, so I'll be sure to get those to you, Dave. We'll be talking in the next few days, man, and. Yeah, GB did win a T-shirt. That's what I thought. I knew GB won something. So yeah, great giveaway, Dave. What's wrong with Dave? I see RC Air Marshal saying that sucks. Hope you're feeling better soon. What's up, Dave? You feeling bad, man? Oh, Shadow isn't feeling well. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is a good friend, Dave. There's no doubt about it, man. And you can tell that Eric is a very sincere, very sincere, very thoughtful person, man. So you did a good job hooking up there, buddy. All right, well, just hey, man, let me know, Dave. We'll get together. Like I said, call me. I'll call you. Have your machine call my machine. Whatever we need to do, man. But I'll definitely get you some more of these, or I'll get you the file. However you want to do it, man. It's not a problem, and that way you can print them off if however you want to do it, man. I'll be glad to do whatever you need to do, buddy, because you've been good to me. And I've also won stuff on Skip's channel. I've been blessed, man. I've had a lot of guys from Killer Planes. I think Dustin, you got a shirt from Killer Planes. I got a shirt from him. I've just had a lot of, you know, people do a lot of good stuff for me, man, on here, and I've made a lot of great contacts and friends through this hobby, and it's all I don't know, man. It's just a great community of guys. Everyone here cares about each other and looks out for each other, and everybody has each other's back, man, and that's what's so cool about this. And that's why I say, if you're thinking about an airplane, or you want your wife or your kid to buy you an airplane for Christmas, do not hesitate. One of these guys in this community, myself included, will help you. I mean, if you got a question, hit us up, man. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, make a comment. Most all these guys will comment back, man. I mean, they're not untouchable. I mean, yeah, some of these guys are big. I mean, they've got tons of subscribers, but you know what? They always comment back, man. And that's one thing I found with all these guys that are big, that have these massive, you know, thousands of subscribers, followers, you know, Rich Baker, Ryan, GB, all these guys, man, they're human. And I mean, and for the most part, I've never reached out to any of them that didn't respond back and act like, hey, man, I'm just as damn down to earth as you are. What do you want to talk about? I mean, so if any of you guys want to get into this hobby, somebody will help you and somebody will talk you through it and tell you what you need to know. So don't just go buy something on a whim and crash it and wish you hadn't bought it. Do it right. Learn how. Everybody wants to fly a jet, okay? I promise you that. Even real pilots want to fly a jet. but they got to start out at the bottom and work their way to the top. It's kind of like my buddy Cody Adair. He's getting ready to get his commercial pilot's license, guys. Rounds of applause, man, for Cody. I mean, dude, congratulations. That's got to be such an honor to get your commercial pilot's license, and you've done it quickly, man. I'd fly the friendly skies with you, buddy. Yeah, that's a major accomplishment, man, and that's something to be proud of. So if you're listening out there tonight, Cody, or you watch this later, hey, man, congratulations. I'm proud of you, buddy. Moved all the way to North Carolina, and you're getting it done, man. That's what I'm talking about. And we are going to get together. I promise you that. Soon and very soon. So, what else, guys? What else you guys want to talk about? We're gonna keep this for about let's see. We've been on an hour. We said we were going to stay on too long. Dustin didn't get to bed till about 4:30 this morning. He's give out, so we're not going to keep you guys.
I went to bed. I went to bed at 1:30 and then woke up today at 6. But tomorrow I got to get up at 4:30.
Ah, okay, all right. Well,
because it's like I said, everything that has gone wrong, that could go wrong, has gone wrong.
I got you.
Have some employee issues that I'm taken care of. And so, long story short, basically, Dad in front of the group said, from now on, Dustin is the manager of the fab shop. What he says goes. If you don't agree with it, don't come to me.
Gotcha. So you the man. Yeah, get it done.
Ish. No, I mean, my problem is like, look, you always want to, when it comes to your employees, you always want to invest in them, at least the ones that are hungry.
That's right.
And so, my issue is that we have one employee that he refers to, like, let's just call it a, he operates this particular machine. Let's call it a cutter. He refers to the cutter as like his cutter or something like that because he always operates it. I'm totally fine with that. But then I hear him out there like banging the ever living snot out of it, and like it'd be the same way as like when you rent a car. You're not using that car. You don't treat that car as if it's your car. Why? Because it's a rental car. If it's a Corvette, you're slamming all the gears, right? First, second, and carrying that ass in the third gear, right? Sidestepping the clutch, right? Most of us be guilty of it, or at least we thought of doing it, and that's how he's handling this. And I'm not liking it. So I told him tomorrow you're off the cutter, and you're going to teach this other guy how to run the cutter. He started giving me lip. I'm like, well, everybody needs to know everybody's job. In case you're sick, somebody can run it. Because I'm the only one that can run all the machines that's out there.
Hey, and that's true, man. I mean, yeah, everybody should learn how to do everything. Because damn, if you got a man that is out or whatever, you can't hold up production because that man can't do but one job. You know what I mean? I get that.
Right.
Yeah. Good sense.
And then we got one guy that he I don't know whether he's scared of a forklift or what, but he's a hard worker, but he won't get on the forklift.
Yep.
All the other guys run the forklift, and I'm not saying just like pick up a pallet, right? Pallets are the easiest thing. They're not, for what we typically have. They're not top heavy. They're not overly large. You can see everything. You got clear viewing. So we'll see. But a lot of the stuff that I'm doing at my family's business is stuff that my dad's been wanting to do, but he doesn't have time to do because he's so strung on running the business.
Yeah.
So, and that's where I'm like stepping in at.
That's right.
So it's all good. It will pass. I'm just glad that this expansion, like I can see it coming to an end. It's a big weight off our shoulders. So we finally can breathe, relax a little bit. I mean, it's all cool.
Well, guys, look, we ain't going to keep you too much longer.
Ryan, he will identify as a forklift driver. Oh, yes, he will.
All you guys that are in here tonight, Pilot Ryan, GB, Dave's RC, please drop your links, guys. I mean, push them out there. You guys support these guys. We all help each other in this community. Without one, we couldn't all be here. These big dogs help bring all of us up. You know, hell, we all get on Pilot Ryan's show on Saturday nights to get some shout outs and some love. And you know, I've been watching Dave's RC for a long time, and GB and all these guys, man, and they all show me something and teach you something, and that's work hard and keep it going and help everybody out, man, and promote everybody. That's what we're all here for, to help each other out. This is a great community of guys.
Yeah, Dave's a man.
It's just a band of brothers, man. It's a brotherhood, and you know, and even you, Captain Photon, we're here for you, baby. But a lot of good guys in here, man. As I said, reach out to all of them. They'll all help you out any way they can. Check out their links. If you're going to buy something, check out some of these guys' links, man. Help them out. It sends a little coin their way. Watch their shows. Tomorrow night, you got Hump Day RC with GB Linden. Check him out. Thursday night, of course, we've got Marathon Man Hangar 51 Kenny. And then on Friday night, we have Mr. Dave's RC with Toda Line. And that's normally around 9:30 with Shadow Ops RC producing. And then on Saturday nights, of course, the one and only Mr. Pilot Ryan Media. Sunday nights, Mary Boozers. And then Monday night, Mr. Dave Marshall, RC Air Marshal. And also we have Guniac coming on after RC Air Marshal, guys. And Guniac's normally doing how-to Mondays, how to install afterburners, how to balance EDFs. I mean, Guniac's got an awesome channel, guys, and he's putting out some good stuff too. So check him out. And then that brings us back to Tuesday night to us. So definitely check everybody out. And I think Rich Baker's doing some stuff in between, guys. I don't think he's really picked an affiliate time yet. But he's always
Brian.
So yeah, thank you, Mr. Chambers. Appreciate that, buddy. But yeah, Rich is always, you know, kind of right now he's kind of finding his time and his groove. But you know, we all like watching Rich too, guys. So definitely check it out. Damn, thank you, Dave, man. I appreciate that, buddy. That's back at you, man. Such a nice thing of you, buddy. And again, like I said, home of the giveaways and Santa Dave. That's what I'm talking about. That's my boy there, man. But definitely, Dave, look, call me, get up with me, man, and let me know how you want to do, man, what you want to do. Me and Tara will definitely either give you the file for this or we'll get you some more vinyl, man. Whatever you like to do, you just let me know, man. We'll definitely make it happen. Thanks, for you. Yes, sir. So thank all you guys. Check out GB's links. GB's got Amazon affiliates. He's got links for all of his stuff as well that he puts out. Cameras, things like that, guys. Every little bit that you buy, if you go to Amazon, use these guys' links. Pilot Ryan's got one. It helps, guys. Every little bit helps. And maybe one day I'll get there and I'll have some too. But yeah, I just appreciate all you guys that are here, man. It just makes me feel good. Again, thank you, Brian Chambers, man. I appreciate that, man. You're awesome, buddy. And it is raining. Yes, it is. So, guys, again, thanks for the love. Thanks for all the support about my best buddy. He will be missed. I appreciate all you guys for watching the show every Tuesday night. Thanks to Pilot Ryan, Dave's RC, Dave Marshall, GB Linden, Guniac, all you big guys and all the little guys. Thanks for all of y'all, man, for all the support, because without any of you, we couldn't be here, and we'd just kind of be talking to each other. And, well, I like you, Dustin, but we might get bored with each other after a while, man. So, it's just fun, guys, and this is what we love.
Talking about? We would get bored, what, before or after alcohol is involved?
I don't know. Either or. You know.
Well,
either or.
Yeah, if Joe Null happens this year, cross my fingers.
Damn right, man.
We'll find out.
Yes, sir. We're there, man. No doubt. No doubt.
Just for those that's in the chat, just don't hold nothing against me.
Photon, back at you, baby, man. Thank you for being here, and thanks for all your kind words, Facebook comments, man, on the premieres. it makes me feel good, man, when I see your stuff up there, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. But yeah, you guys are all great, and I learned something from all you guys. I take away from all of you every week, your videos. Keep it up. I mean, any of you, no matter how big, no matter how many subscribers you have, keep doing what you're doing, man. This is a great hobby. These guys will all help you. We all promote. We all love to see you grow. It's what we do. Thanks to all the companies out there, Motion RC, Horizon Hobby, Spectrum, Hobby King, Dynam, BitGo, Bobby K, Traxxas. I mean, all you companies, man. Without y'all, we couldn't be doing what we love. So, thank you, every one of you, for helping us out and for providing us with better and better products every day, man. You guys are turning out some great products. And it's almost like a war. Who's going to have the best product coming out? And we all want them. So keep it up, guys. The challenge is yours. Show us what you're working with. Keep them coming. And we will see you guys next week right here. Same time, same place. Ho, ho, ho. Be safe. Wear your mask if you want to. And we'll see you next week, guys, right here on Flight Club. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
See you guys. Have a good one. Thanks for coming.
Later.
Later, guys. Have a good week.